Now you're recording.
Yes,
good.
Now we're recording.
Electronics and I do not work well together. She's got me minding the store.
Okay. That's right. There's hope. Doesn't cost a thing to smile. It doesn't pay to laugh. And that's right, NDRE. And like I said, I'll play y'all that one more again later on as we finish up. But first, as I said before, I am so deeply honored to have these gentlemen and lady in the studio with me from the Tashi Kayo Monastery. I've got Geshe Paulin, Timpa, and Dawe. Oh, see, I'm getting better. And I've got the lovely Susan. You know what? My daughter loves that name. in the studio here, and we are going to discuss Buddhism and all kinds of nice little things about the tour that these gentlemen have been on to bring enlightening and awareness to Buddhism and the wonders of such a magnificent religion. Would we say it's a religion, or would we say it's a spirituality? A spiritual journey. I guess we could say one in the same, or very close. So I'm very honored, gentlemen, to have you all in here. You know what? I'm going to move my computer out of the way so I can see everybody's lovely faces here. That's so much better. So much better. They are going to honor us first with a prayer. So you have heard it here live first on 90.1 FM WEFT with your girl Renee Angela, and I am bringing you a soulful experience as we do another episode of Health and Soulful Being. As I said before, this is aired on Sunday evenings, 9:30 p.m. for UPTV, Channel 6 for Comcast users, Channel 99 for AT&T Uverse users. And if you don't have either one of those, you can go to my YouTube page, Renee Angela. You probably have to type in like Renee Angela, Health and Soulful Being or something like that. Because if you put in Renee Angela, you'll come up with the singing duo. Renee Angela. So you might have to put something else. Renee Angela in a Dream, or Renee Angela Health and Soulful Being, or Awakening, or something like that. And my videos should pop up. Or, if not, if all else fails, Facebook me and I'll send you the link. But there are many different ways that you can see this footage. But today, you're going to hear it live and in living color on the Thursday morning menu. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome, Marie. Thank you. Whenever you decide to begin. Thank you so very much. I feel relaxed already. I don't know about you all, but I feel definitely in the spirit. So let's get things started here. First of all, let's give just the people out there just a little brief history of Buddhism and Tibetan Buddhism, so that the people out there will understand what this is about.
나치디 논이 당하게 한다. 안 존재되지 않을라 편이. 아니 다 나치 소티 토말. 제가 해지.
So,
보가 나치디 보그 제럽 심지 소선바. 보그죠 송선감 보랑라. 아니 가서 다 보다 나치디 토마다라. 다 뒤를 잡아가는 거 아니지.
the Buddhism is spread in India when the Buddha came to India, and it happened before 2,500 years before 2,500 years when Buddha came India, and that spread that Buddhism. And Tibet during the Songtsen Gampo, the king of Tibet, Songtsen Gampo, his 33 generations, 33 kings generations. That time is also 8th century and during the Tibet. So this spread in Tibet.
All right, it spread it into Tibet. Okay, and is the spread when it migrated over to Tibet? Was it in the same doctrines, or was there any changes or modifications from where it originated from to the travels?
Yeah, the same.
It's same,
Yes.
actually same doctrine. Oh, wonderful. So what are the 3 scopes of Buddhism? I was looking it up online and found out there were 3 scopes.
지우숨지요. 어디 가르쳐드려야
지었음디 아니 지어 총어 지원정 지어 친구 다디 잡을 쓰면시야디 아니 가스보다다 삼로 동동 자치 중국에 있으면 잘해지.
So there are 3 scopes, small and intermediate and advanced. So we classify each corpse level by utilizing their power of wisdom.
다 지어 총어이나 아니 가스보다다 시험하게 돈다가 아니 좋은 양식 돈이지 해지.
So
지원정이나 아니 가스보다다 소소치고 돈다가 다와 저것도 이렇게 되지. 아니 지원 친구이나 다 산지지 컴파운드 되냐. 선진다 지지도인데 산지지 컴파운드 되냐. 다 되는지 그랬어.
So these 3 corps, their activities is like the small individual persons. They whatever he does is only for his next life, to build a good life. Next, whatever he do, pray, whatever he doing. So he only wish that in next life have a good life.
Okay.
This is the small person. So the second one, the corpse, is whatever he does to liberate from samsara for himself, whatever himself. And the third one, the advanced person, he whatever he do, the pray and wish, and he doing for the all beings, not only himself, he doing all beings. So
Okay.
these are 3 levels that their activities.
Okay, so like the 3 levels is first you kind of go on an inward journey, and you try to manifest the good things for your next life, or the karmic debts or whatever.
The first person is only thinking of himself, that to be a good life,
Mhm.
only thing. And second is this to try to liberate from samsara for himself, only himself. The third one, not only himself, whatever do, he always thinking of other beings.
Okay,
Whatever he
so in the highest level, it's not only yourself, but inclusive of everything and everyone.
Right.
Okay, that's great, wonderful. Okay, I know that the 4 Noble Truths is something that we can talk about for hours, but can we just kind of rein in just a little bit of the key points or the key highlights of the 4 Noble Truths of the foundations of Buddhism?
근데 그건 내가 시골에서 지시해서 그냥 너도 지금이 지시를 지나갔어.
림바제디 제동들이 당아주 코랄라 아니 가리지 코르코니나 코라코야 그 주다 또 가리지나 디르 마치당 아니 코라 데리 타르디 아니 가서 딱 너무 도서 뻔히 코라도 타르디 아니 타라와디 가리지 토고니나 주다 리오도 가리 다 데니시 됐어 대마시티
So, Four Noble Truth is the explanation about that how and why we are circling in the world, and the second is the how we that liberate that from suffering, and from samsara. This is a theory. This is two kind of that. So that the explanation about this all.
That's me. Sorry, guys. Let me just turn this off. The phone keeps going crazy. Okay, now we're good. All right, sorry. Okay, so we've got the cycling in the world, we got the liberation of suffering, are the key highlights. And while we're on the subject of suffering, why is that such an important concept or knowledge that you should be liberated from? Why is that so very, very important?
아니 디 동어지어라. 디 가진이 개중 모래다 스타로트베라. 동어지 가진 개중 모래다.
다 저던 등이 밀을 인정 미 송하면서 소소다다 미 기로에 나리 소소다 등이 동학간이 간세 식치 보여 뒤소지 대리 등이 뒤 소소다 메나서 등이 동 가져야 등이들이 탈이 아니 그래서 그때 다 돈이거도 대시 치아리 그 뒤진선지 등이 뒤가 지금
So
등이 무시하지
So that surfing is why is the surfing is important? Because we have a very deep, great suffering. So we feel renunciations. So through we feel renunciation, regret that we haven't. So if you have a great surfing, so we want to abandon that surfing to try to liberate from samsara. So therefore, we have to know and we have to recognize that the suffering that caused that all. So therefore, suffering is very important for the renunciations and so on.
Okay, so it's kind of the stepping stone, or shall I say, the catalyst for understanding compassion
Yes.
and love
Right.
and all of that energy forces that connect everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there we go. And what is cycling in the world? What is when you guys talk about cycling in the world? What is that? Is that the energies? Is that great deeds? What is the combination of cycling in the world, or is it cycling as far as you're born, you live, you die, and then you come back and be born again, or
이 코알라이즈가 지금 코알라이즈인데 이 칼도 먼저 좀 지워야 코알라 시 이제 코알라인데 칼도 그래도 시 제주
자대 저던 그라스야 돼다 지방 없이 기린 바셔서 보통이 아니 그래서 그렇다 다들 제용이 와리 그라 그 지수도 뇽모 지은 거 아니 리 가족 손에 리 되는 거다 양다 지어나온다 노여리지 그라디 소디 아니 지방 없이 이거 바셔서 보통 게 다시 기와
So the cycle existence we call that we only think in order for the we believe in the rebirth. So rebirth and 안심을 가는 게.
다 기능도 아니 너무 거 리서 네 리지는 다 양다 그러나 다 알기니까 콜로나다 콜로나
So therefore that stop emotions, the negative emotions we create our everyday day-to-day life. So that negative actions that cause to rebirth in cycle existing and samsara again and again. That caused by that stop emotions.
그렇군요. 아니 그래서 로드트다 나타나다 지원인 거는 로드트지.
So therefore we rebirth in the sixth classic level, sixth cognitive difference.
What is the sixth classic level? I didn't know you could be reborn in six levels.
Sixth classic that 도리 둘이 가르쳐
다사 미 아니 라마인 아니
and
야와 이 독들로 된소라.
God,
데로슨 만로슨
and the person and the Titan
이거는 야와 이 독들로서
and hell and hunger ghost.
뒤로 아니면
Animal.
Oh, okay.
Surfing.
God, person, Titan, health, hunger, animal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hunger goes.
Okay. Wow, goodness. That's the 6 cycles.
Yeah, 6 classic cycle.
Okay, cool. That's cool. I'm sorry, my head is reeling, so I'm trying to. So many thoughts and questions are still coming through my mind, so I'm trying to stick to the program that we have here, because I could have you all talking here all day. With a lot of things that's going on in the world right now, there seems to be a whole lot of pain and suffering, not just even just personal, but even natural. We've had a lot of tsunamis and earthquakes and hurricanes, and especially here in the United States. What is something that people can say, like an affirmation or a prayer or something, to kind of help alleviate that, like negative conscious, like you were talking about?
아니 지금 다 전부는 다 농농을 담배 영어라 빠지는 주로 중요하고 난 담배는 영어 먹고도 담배 하고도 어린애들 먹고 연구를 해도 네 미용으로서 일단 네 강의 네 미용으로서 해가 아니 그런 것들 딱 그런 거 아주 달란도 다 바로 돈 벌어 가지고 마음으로 지어라 때 미용으로 내 너로 가리려 되나
근데 제가 미일지 강의 날이 다시 우리 그 강의 들어서 정말로 제가 나치 강의 리시저에나 다심지 좀 된걸 리얼 좀 요리스 리얼 좀 요리 인자 아니 가서 볼때다 리드 사람은 사서나 다들 갑자기 시작된 돈이 아니 가서 미야줘다 너도 미야줘다 갑자기 람성 아니데 저한테 요 말이다 담보 소소가 아니 가서 볼때 리 교와서 진짜 좀 된게 차니 리 교와자 정말 몽사가나 디리오디다 깔깔이 여러 철로들이 갑자기 맞아 나찬 나빠는 갑자기 난동 남성 정도가 되게 요 말이지.
So this, there's many disaster, many suffering happened in our whole life. So this all that all coming from that whatever we did our previous life, that karmic result, it happened that our present life. So we cannot eliminate that all suffering by using that pray mantra, mantra we cannot eliminate right away. So like if we have a sick and we just injections to make reduce that pain, it's not like that. We have to keep we have to create more merit and more virtue to eliminate this all suffering. We have to keep continue day by month and year, so we can reduce that suffering.
Okay, that actually sounds very. That makes sense. In a sense, that makes a whole lot of sense.
So what should like that easy one, that like good behavior and good person and good artistic person, so like that, so we create a good karma. So like that.
So then in the next cycle, we'll have that good karma that we've carried over to the next.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. Wow, I like that. One of the practices of Buddhism and other cultures and religions as well is meditation. What are some of the techniques, shall I say, that you all engage in meditation?
What meditation we use, right? And what
Yes,
we gain, right?
exactly.
Thank you. 아니 먼저 이몸 가리자기 위한 공기 뜻이도록 가리가 내요.
맞다.
먼저 다 말하면서.
지단 저거 보니까 스포타다 남방에 남아 공장이 그 세던 것에 비해 요아리스. 아니 가스코타 공무콜로 소존 지근에 요아리스. 아니 가스코타라 소소보다 따디를 봐 먹고 요아리. 얘는 딱 말하는 소타고 지금 말이나 단다 아니 가스코타 좀 기차리 오면 공무콜로 통보디 심직지 관리도 공무원이나 공도대 관리나 공당 관리나 도저히 심직지니 아니 가스코타 도저 시진 말이 단다 곰이 아니 가스코타 셋 통보해야 되니 이제 요 말이지.
So there's many kind of meditation practitioners. So there are some they are really really trained and very good practice level, and some are still they're learning their own meditations, and then like us, we are still learning. We are like the same like you, and we are beginner, and we are still learning that all kind of that good things. So I cannot say that where I am in that level. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
But I'm still learning.
Still learning
Still
that the meditation part.
meditations part.
다시 한번 문디 안에까지 그 심디 싫어라 아야도 노딘 너무 뒤니니 소소라 와야 저소 고기요 다티 니하고도 요 말이지.
So it's meditation is not very easy. So meditation is like we have to set our mind, without distress, without distract. We have to set our mind in a calm and peace. So it's not very easy.
Yeah, that's for sure. Because life is kind of like a meditation, so and it just keeps going and going and going, and sometimes it's very, very hard to keep that peace of mind going and solidified, shall I say. You guys have been on tour. How many tours have you done so far?
How many 가수잖아요? It almost 1 month and 20 days ago, and we've been to some 5-6 places. We went 5 places, and we create stand mandala, and we teach the dharma, and we show all culture. Like performance, yak dance, like that.
Yes.
And we did so many activities.
Yes, and they have had some great activities that I have been privy to attend thus far. On Monday they went to Hessel Park, and Mayor Gerard was out there to officiate in a sense, and they did a nice blessing, and we saw the dance of the yak. Everybody got upset, really liked that. And then let's see, that was Monday. Tuesday at the Unitarian Church, they had a passport to Tibet, and it was lots of song and lots of music, and it was really, really engaging and very, very interactive. And then yesterday at the Channing Murray Foundation was the Dharma talk and talking and discussing the Four Noble Truths. And then tonight is, I'm going to let you answer.
At 5 o'clock, we're going to be at the Asian Cultural Center on campus, and we're going to do an art program for children. So this would work for kids 3 to 4, maybe to 8, whatever, maybe a little older. And we're going to have stations set around the Asian Cultural Center. We're going to make prayer flags. We're going to do some sand painting and some butter sculpture with Play-Doh.
Oh.
And if you have...
We all love Play-Doh.
Right. And if you want to bring a small rock in, the monks will show you how to print Om in Tibetan on the rock.
And what does Om mean? Is there a meaning for Om?
옴이 들어가기 위해서 옴이 내지는 모기들이 아주 옴과 또한 옴튀기를 해서 옴이 전달을 받을.
작전 운디나 작전 운디 다지까지 그다시와다. 근데 지금 삼점도 받아. 대도시비요. 딱그 노동로시에 나한테 운디 운는 연대 괜찮다는지 연대 탐체 아니까지 고 담바지가 좀바지. 이게 지금 요래.
So actually, Om is the we consider is the good auspicious things, and colors 다시와다.
연대 탐체 담바 좀바.
So also we that combine that all good quality, that Om is that combine that all good quality.
Okay, good. I always hear or see the word, and I'm like, okay, I never understood what it was, and now I'm glad I got an understanding. What is the goal and the intention, or the intention of the tour?
the undergraduate Newton and somebody will kind of
자, 일단 맞서 아리 용해나 용해도 미기지 나리다티 용해디 소디 보거다 그 치동을 좀디 아니 인전 지야당 디 아니 가스코타다 아리마몬라지 가스코리 모토시야당 다티 조치 아니 가스코타 쇼라 다 가스코나 좀 뭔가밖에 바이나니 그 자진시한보리 다 본니츠를 배하고 자진 도서다 가스코타다 잡색한 거 아니 시간 모노차니 너무 뒤다보니 하나요 지금 보고 총총 노총 아니 가스코타다 자처지 아니 가스코타 사람 아주 자진한 사람 나오니 다 도서 참아 다 아니 가서 도기근 겐 차상 공부를 나오니 용어디 참아 아니 가스코타 공부하는 지금 종거 배샤 못 줘야다 아니 진덕시 친구 되는 그 접촉지야 되는 게 고요 말이 랑카랑 소식고 고요 디 인생에다 데라 샹도 동네다 아니 쇼라다 총으로 됐듯이 그냥 데리지니 아니 아리나요 좀 선소가 데리지니
So the main reason that we came, we visit the United States is first is we want to preserve that our Tibetan Buddhism and our culture, and also we want to show that in the United States our culture and to teach the dharma that we have. This is our ones. And the second is in our monastery there are more than 100 monks live there.
Okay.
But nowadays it's very less, and really less monks are coming from Tibet. It's
Okay.
very less getting. So we are collect monks from the Himalayan regions who are monks are very young and very poor. So monastery have a very big responsibility to take care of them, about medical, about educations, about food. So therefore we have a very big responsibility. So monastery also himself very poor. So we came here in United States to find some ways and doing these things. So we also brought some merchandise, so we get a little donations
Yes.
to this merchandise.
And then they have actually been selling downtown, correct?
Yes.
Are you selling downtown today?
Yes.
At what time?
We've been selling downtown next to the Quality and the Big Grove Tavern, and I think today we're gonna go behind the Blind Pig.
Okay.
And we don't have a set time, but
But you're
we're
gonna
on
be there.
Tibetan time.
All right.
But we do go down around the noon hour, and if we stay tomorrow as a rest day, we may be there even in the evening.
Okay.
Or maybe a little bit tonight, so we'll see.
All right, wonderful. Actually, while I have you on, if someone wanted to just even donate, after you leave or something, where would we go to donate? Send you some donations.
TMBC.
TMBCC.
TMBCC.net.
Yeah.
I'm looking right at it. I don't know why, but I just wanted to say that. And I'm also looking at the programs. It looks like you guys are heading next to Minnesota for a couple weeks.
Right.
Wow, so you're going to be there from June 8th through the 22nd, Plymouth, Minnesota. And the person to contact for that is Dan McCarthy, area code 763-473-4084. If you're traveling to the Minnesota area, because I know I've got some of you people from Twitter that aren't in the Illinois region. So if you're over there in Minnesota or somewhere close to Minnesota, you can join into the programs June 8th through the 22nd. Susan, there was something that you have said repeatedly, not repeatedly, but at each program, and I really want to get that word out about what were you saying about it, we could actually get an in-house monk here. So I just wanted you to reiterate for my listeners, and so for anyone who's interested in learning more about Buddhism.
Arjun Rinpoche, who is the director of the Tibetan and Mongolian Buddhist Cultural Center in Bloomington, Indiana, has offered to search for a monk for us, Champaign. This would be a very good monk who studies hard and can teach the Dharma. So he doesn't want to do that unless I can show that we have a group of people who are interested in attending a Dharma class. So if anybody is interested, would like to help support the monk, or can show that they would come to class, please email me at Tashi Choling, TASHICHOLING @gmail.com.
All right, thank you so very much, everyone, for coming in. Thank you, Geshe Paulin, and thank you, Timba, for translating, and thank you. You ought to just see that these guys are just amazing. Just the light surrounding them. That's what I'm just saying. The light. I'm seeing the light. So just amazing. And thank you all for coming in and joining me. Since we started off with a prayer, can we end with a prayer as well? All right. So we are going to end with the prayer. Thank you all for coming in and doing this interview for 90.1 FM WEFT Champaign.
창조 셈조
렘보제 마제 와노 제조 제와 냠보 메보 고네 공도 배월 쇼
동보 제대
감수 쇼보 템보 니워로 신도 세워 탄제 볼로 신도 템보이 템보이로 데비 자시 쇼 오늘 전바이 대외 소지 내대 영광 다도修下面身体다도修节자시 쇼
Thank you, everyone. You are listening to 90.1 FM WEFT with your girl Renee Angela, and yes, I am sitting here in a Zen state, as I have been so blessed and so honored to have some great men in here. Tibetan CC, that's how I found it on Google, but it is TMBCC. No, let me get that correctly for you all. Well, yes, if you go to TibetanCC.com, that will bring you up the monastery, or you can go to TMBCC.net and look at the 2013 USA tour from the Tashi Kyle School. And I am so glad that you all came in. So honored. Thank you once again for coming in and sharing your wisdom with me and the listeners of WEFT, as well as the rest of the world. Like I said, you'll be able to see it at 9:30 on UPTV, channel 6 for those Comcast users, channel 99 for the AT&T Uverse users. But you can always say you heard it live here first on 90.1 FM WEFT. We're going to get you back to some more Motown as we end off this last little bit of time here we got left in the studio, the Thursday morning menu. But I'm going to leave you in very capable hands, because my man Rick is in the house to bring you 2.5 hours of jazz for your listening all you jazz aficionados. He always does a great bang-up job, and we just love him here. I'm going to go back and play There's Hope and finish that off with you. And then, I got some Commodores coming in after that, too, because I hadn't brought any Commodores in to do all this Motown. So, some Commodores, but we're going to kick it off first with NDRE, There's Hope. We're going to get you back to some more music on 90.1 FM, WEFT Champaign with Renee Angela. All right. Thank you. God